Compassion is for the weak. This was a sign on the desk of German jailer of Auschwitz Camp, Hans Stark. Nietzsche is often associated with ideas that were later misused by the Nazis. So was Nietzsche a proto-Nazi? Nietzsche openly criticized nationalism and anti-Semitism. He was able to distinguish between nationalism and culture, saw nationalism as narrow-mindedness. Nietzsche's concept of Übermensch is different from Hitler's concept of Übermensch. The former was a psychological and philosophical concept, the latter was a racial, ethnic concept. Nietzsche's will to power was a metaphor for human creativity, self-overcoming, and the drive for personal excellence. It was not to dominate others through violence. Nietzsche openly criticized the military and authoritarian elements of the German society. He was skeptical of the state itself and saw it as something that limited individual freedom. On the contrary, Nazi ideal was a strong centralized state. Nietzsche valued individual uniqueness and self-creation over blind obedience to a collective ideology. Nietzsche's aphorisms on pitilessness and hardness were philosophical provocations. These were not literal calls for cruelty. Nietzsche suffered a complete mental breakdown in 1889, post that his anti-Semite sister Elizabeth Foster Nietzsche published and edited most of his works. She aligned her works with the pro-Nazi views. Nietzsche's philosophy is deeply complex to be reduced to a single ideology. Overall, Nietzsche was a critic of the oppressive ideologies. He was not an advocate of them.